So President Biden campaigns in Texas today, doing a bit of a fundraiser there, a day after he went to Arizona and also Nevada the day before that. His campaign is working to court Latino voters that were critical in 2020, as polls show that he's got a lot of work to do. Fox News contributor Marc Thiessen is here. Marc, hello to you and good morning. I want to talk about Latinos and African Americans, all right? So here's what the numbers and some of the polling are now suggesting. This is what our voter analysis showed in 2020. He won Latinos by a whopping 30 points, right? 63-35.
Yep.
Today, some polling suggests that that's a 7-point difference, Mark. In addition now, you've got African Americans, okay? African Americans, Biden won with 83% of the votes. And polling suggests he's got 55% of the vote, a difference of 28%. That is substantial. If these numbers are right, Joe Biden does not get a second term. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're 100% right. Look, I mean, Joe Biden is the most unpopular president in the history of our country going back to Harry Truman since the modern polling era began. He's losing ground with every demographic group, so it makes perfect sense that he's losing ground with blacks and Hispanics as well. They're experiencing the same inflation we are. They're experiencing the same crime rates we are. They're watching the same foreign policy disasters as the rest of the country. So it makes sense. But this is the problem that they face is that they need more Hispanic and black votes going into the 2024 election because the Republican Party has displaced the Democrats as the party of the working class. The Democrats have become a coalition of coastal elites and minorities. And so if you lose that working class vote, you have to increase your margin with black and Hispanic voters, and they are doing the opposite. They are losing ground with those voters, and they are stuck because every time they go further left to pander to the coastal elites who are liberal, black and Hispanic voters tend to be moderate to conservative. So they alienate them further. So the more they try to pander to their to the white liberal elites in the major cities around the coast, the more they drive away black and Hispanic voters and compound their problem.
If they're watching the DNC or the White House, they're not going to like what I'm about to show them right now. Ann Seltzer out of Iowa works with the Des Moines Register, works with Cornell College in the eastern part of that state. She came out with some whoppers overnight. Here we go. Disapproval number for Joe Biden is at 57%. That's a new high for this poll, okay? Suburban women at 46%. How's that shake down, all right, come November? Here's another one. Trump favorability is now at 46% in their poll, which is up 8 points since March of last year. Your take on that, Mark?
So as I was describing the change in the parties, the Republican Party has been the party of the working class. They started losing suburban women with Trump, but gaining working class voters. And they had a super majorities of the minority groups. If he starts losing with suburban women too, on top of losing the working class, and minority voters are dispirited and are turning on him, he's toast. And if you lose a segment of the electorate, you have to double down on the other segments of the electorate, and they're losing ground everywhere.
Well, more numbers to come as we go through it. Thanks, Mark. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.